Edgar TV.
How do they, guys, and welcome back to Edgar TV. And if you haven't done so already, guys, just do hit the subscribe button. It's below, it's completely free. I've got some really good darts related content coming out over the next couple of days. So if you like your darts stuff, hit that subscribe button. It's coming here on Edgar TV. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a fantasy booking sort of video. Now I was asked a while back in the comment section if I could make my own darts event, what would it look like? And I thought this is a very good point because I've came up with this concept before and I think it's a really good idea and I'd love to see it happen one day. The Royal Rumble of Darts. Now bear with me a second, I don't mean we're going to get players on stage chucking each other off. It's not a scrap, it's not a fight like the WWF/E or whatever you know that as. This is a darts related concept. So this is how I think it'd work. I think it'd work Friday, Saturday, as in Friday afternoon, Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night. So an ITV type event, you know, all played in a weekend with the finals night on Sunday. I see it this way, 10 players. 10 players in the afternoon, 10 at night, 10 in the afternoon, 10 at night. So 40 players in total. This will be made up of a mixture. Now, how the criteria works, I haven't figured that bit out yet. But what I'd be doing is I'd be using current PDC Pro Tour card holders. I'd be using, each session would have one youth/development player, possibly 2 legends per session, or invites, should we say. So 2 invites, so people that aren't, so for example would get like 6, 2, 1 and 1 for example, or something, or 6 or 7. So we would make our 10 up out of things. So you don't know who's coming next. How it works is the 10 players get drawn out into a random order. Number 1 and number 2, like the Royal Rumble, start on stage, they bull off and they play a match. Best of 5 or best of 7. We'll work the format out. So they play a match. Now, the winner stays on stage, and number 3 does their walk-on and plays the game. Number 1, because they've won the game, keeps the darts. So you've got to come on stage and break the throw of your opponent to stay on. And then you play it all the way through till we get to the end. Winner of game 10, they move through to Sunday night's semi-finals, where it's just a normal knockout style game. So, like with the Royal Rumble in wrestling, there's a big advantage of being drawn number 10, because you only got to win one game. Where if you're drawn at number 1, you've got to go all the way through the whole gauntlet. But that would be part of the fun of the event. The UK Open's so fun because it's unseeded and it's completely random. Imagine like the draws. You could have like Phil Taylor coming out at number 5, or you could have Fallon Sherrick in the event, for example, coming out as one of the invitations. Barneveld coming. You could even end up with Taylor versus Barneveld. You could end up with Taylor versus a development tour player. You could have Taylor versus Van Gerwen. You could have Van Gerwen versus the development tour. It brings up so many different possibilities, and I think you'd have to watch it because you don't know who's coming next. I think if it's kept a secret who the invitations are, I think that would make a really good twist to the event, and I think would really sort of bring some good viewership to that, and I'd certainly watch that if I wasn't in it. I'd love to be in something like that. I think it'd be brilliant. If you win the event, you're one of the 4 champions. One of the 4 champions of your individual little Battle Royal Rumble type thing moves through to Sunday, where we play. The winner of number 1 plays number 4, and the winner of 2 plays number 3. And then they literally just play a semi-final and a final, just like normal traditional knockout, but to get there gave you that little twist. They might have only won 1 game, they might have won 10. What do you think to that, guys? The Royal Rumble of Darts. Do you think it's got legs? I think it's a great idea. What would you do if you was developing your own event? Would you change the format? Or would you have a completely new concept like I've got there with the Royal Rumble of Darts? Let me know in the comments section. I'd love to see your thoughts. I'll be interacting with as many of them as I can. And don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.
TV.
And don't forget, you can also follow the Primetime Player on social media. You can see the links above, or the links will be in your description of this video.